Hello guys, I'm back. After a long day at work, I just decided, I need to chill. I need to relax. So I decided to do this. Now, I'm changing up my format a little bit. It's taking a long time for my thing to pop up, so... Let's just slot away. Here we go. So, if you guys remember, I do have the Deagle. Very, very, very loud. And since I didn't really have the time last into it.
Lock tight.
I can't do that. Okay. I'd rather unlock it.
No way I could pick that.
With a command. I thought I heard something. My phone was still going on. Come on.
This.
There we go. I should go visit that town. But there is a lot of scrap here to be had. No, I did manage to find, not really find, but purchase a lot of, what I mean by a lot of, a lot of metal on you. Oh, what is it called? Adhesive? That's what it's called. I'm trying to think of what it's called. Normally I have like 300, normally in this game I give myself like 300 simpacks, and the developers of this game are pretty funny. Flashlight on. I don't know why I'm so sneaky. Now you can either hack into it, which is advanced. What's this? It's the same kind of like locking mechanics as Skyrim, and pretty much all the other Fallout games. I mean, like when a developer normally sorry if I can finish my little spiel. When a developer normally what is it, when they develop a game, they don't normally just start from scratch with a new game. They normally take elements from other games and they will incorporate them into that one. So, like the lock picking stuff like that, it's gonna be pretty basic across all the Fallout games. Or against all the games made by Bethesda and stuff like that. So, like Valve, they have their own kind of, system of physics and stuff like that. They reuse a lot of it, which I can respect. I mean, like, if you look at Assassin's Creed, as soon as something good comes in, they keep it for a long while. Like, I mean, and I mean, like, some things probably won't see the light of day. Like the grappling hook that you had in, what was the one in, it was based in London. Something like that, so. And I mean, like, you probably won't have the rope darts and stuff like that. You probably won't have those for a good while until it comes around that era. So you won't really have all that kind of stuff for a good while. Come Come on, computer. Why do you do this to me? Come on. As soon as I started, you know, streaming, my computer just is like, it's like, whew, I can't keep up, Nathan. Damn, that looks beautiful, but mine's better. Cause mine's a deagle. I still pride myself for making that choice. Put all my favorite weapons in. I mean, like, honestly, it's basically a more powerful bull pistol or more powerful pre-war pistol. And then what I can do, I can go scrap.
Try not to sever anything you might miss.
Wow, you can't destroy the junk jet.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
Not that powerful, honestly. Just seeing what it's made out of. See, no, legendary weapons you can't normally break down. That's a really great way how to, you know, even still, I can't destroy, like, Mothtail cocktails. I need to get that. There we go. How many missiles? 20 missiles. That's not bad, actually. No, 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 no. Do not take all of that. I would kill you, game, if you took all that. Ah, yeah, it's right. I forgot you need 4 science for all this. So if you don't know, I have cybernetics in here, which basically give you, well, cybernetics. So probably going to go with this one, with 20% VATS, the reload speed for sure, and the carry weight. Either carry weight or, well, I'll go with carry weight, because carry weight, that goes for a long ways. Well, yeah, you're just gonna need a lot of jet. Get the no-fall boots. What's this? 15? No, 10. Orange mint tats, 10% extra VATs. Carrots, mint tats, and Aspitos, whatever it's called. I'm just kind of looking at theory. That makes sense. Ultra jet. Yeah, definitely gonna have to go into some demolition, because look at that. 110 already for the baseball. And it takes baseballs to do it, so fragmentation. It's not bad. No, plasma's where it's at though, because it does not only energy, but it also does ballistic. This just does energy. This just does ballistic, apparently. This does also ballistic for some reason. And that's, oh, by the way, how you make the Desert Eagle flashlight toggle thing is in your chemistry station. Doesn't, how much does it cost? I don't know. Let me check if I can, you know, get back into my crafting thing. It only requires 1 steel, so that's pretty cheap. But you do need 1 gun nut for it. So, level up again. No, rank 25, I'm going to be doing that. What's this? Also rank 25, so 23, no, 24 and 25 I'm going to be saving. So at 24 I got to save it. By the way, look at this. AQ comes pretty clear. And then you back off. Look at it. If you guys can see how it kind of, you know, gets out of goes out of focus. So I can focus on that, and then I can focus on this right here. And then if I move back over, that goes in focus, and the tree goes out.
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Oh, let's go back to Overland. Oh yeah, that's also not a bad perk to go into. The adamantine skeleton, which is a reference to...
Did you have any luck with those raiders?
I took care of those raiders for you.
Really?
Excuse me, I just wanted to stop
By
by.
the way, we've talked about it, and we've decided to support the Minutemen. I think it's worth giving it another chance. The only way things will get better is if we stand together.
If you ever change your mind, I'll be more than happy to help you bring Buddy home. The Commonwealth can take a real toll on you if you let it. Seen this place make monsters out of men.
There's only 2 people here, so... I just love that sound. Like, you can feel the kickback on this. Abandoned building. Let's go check it out. Something else to do. Come on. I'm just chilling at this point, so... Oh yeah, I find more ammo in containers and stuff like that. So there's a side entrance over there, but we're gonna go through the front entrance. I'm just checking to make sure there isn't anything. I guess you can always take the sewer in. guys are gonna see a lot of pistol action. Let's crouch down here. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna worry too much about, you know, being really quiet while I'm stealthy, because they can't hear me. Now, if it's something, you know, like Warframe, where it's, you know, I like to be a little more quiet, a little bit more calm.
Peekaboo!
Look who
Think
it
you
is.
can hide?
Just when I thought we were getting along. Anything useful?
One Levitt Stout. Bottle. Beer.
Only a fucking coward hides.
And I'm very sorry about the language in this. No, I try and keep my content PG, but...
I think they're gonna have to forfeit their deposit.
Who's out there? No sign of him now.
Nothing there now. What do you think?
I don't know. Jump in the shadows.
Yeah, you're probably right.
What the hell was that? Ah!
Yeah, jumping at shadows, alright.
Damn. Couldn't stay away, huh?
I put control or caps lock on. Honestly, I have enough steel, but I do need the...
Tell me we don't need to find something in here, because that may take a while.
And the reason why I'm taking like guns and stuff like that, because I'll get springs and whatnot. Even though my carry weight isn't that high. Well, I mean, like it is pretty decent. So Tower Tom.
The jet will make you jittery. Guess she was... Huh?
There's no way you could have seen me.
Payback time, boogeyman.
Run!
Okay, I'm just... I think you quite realized I was where I was, did you?
Always a market for folks who want to forget the world.
See, look at that screw spring.
Inside, you got, locked up tight. If it's giving you trouble, I could give that terminal a look.
Hey,
I'm listening.
here.
Done and done.
Grab
Think that's out
anything
of
useful.
reach.
Looks like I gotta do this on my own, boys. So a C, an A, an I, and or an N. And now I have to retry.
Hey.
Do something for you? Yeah, if I were able.
I can try again.
I'm in.
There we go. I'm gonna let you guys read this, so I'll pause for a little bit. Alright, so I understand that. So that's actually kind of cool. I did read the last one. I will tell you that. This is the way out. So you said that he threw her into one of the vats. Be one of those. Probably those. Yep, those. Oh, it was like right there, and I just ran like right past it. I don't know why I do that, I just I was doing a test. Sorry. Just making sure that it, you know, didn't like lag out or something like that whenever I hit. Or whenever I shot something. I like using the... if I can speak today, I kind of prefer using the, I guess, to the factory, I guess. There's a factory this way. Dang, I have to cross the water. Next 2 levels gonna go into, I believe it's Endurance and then Aqua Girl. I don't know why I do the things that I do, but I just kind of do them because, I don't know. I guess I could do this one. Oh. So what you do is once you get here, then you shooting at me? Yeah, you're shooting at me now.
Someone's coming.
I don't think I have the range on them.
See the whites of their eyes stop. That's the last of them.
Actually, I have to
Suppose
turn
someone
that
should make
down a
use
little
of
bit
it.
for myself. Okay, I think we get it. I think we get it. By the way, this courser will always stay just a little bit ahead of you. Courser's now on the 3rd floor. I don't care who's down there, just get up right now and help us.
The courser's on the 2nd floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case there are more.
What the? What's that?
Not exactly subtle, pal.
What the? I can't go forward! Can't go forward!
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
This black mug you see.
Send reinforcements down to the lobby in case there are more. Yeah, it's just me hunting after the courser.
What else you got?
Got about 100 weight left. I'd be very careful on what I choose.
Damn. Lost. Got him. Dumb move.
What? Get some! Down!
The courser is now on the 3rd floor. Reports of the 2nd intruder in the east wing near the
Lights
courtyard.
out for you. Got me good.
That's it.
It's kind of not worth it, but okay. Wonder glue. I will always take wonder glue, by the way.
I'll be doing the world a service.
What?
You're dead! We're taking casualties!
Amaremo. Syntheo.
You're in for it now.
These are the gunners.
Can't have gone far.
If you haven't figured that one out yet.
Good riddance.
What are you doing, lady? Flushing money down the toilet?
think we're alone. Did good.
If you haven't already.
Barricades, stairwells, and hallways. There should be.
Excellent. Hey.
I'm all ears.
Shoot, I forgot I filled them up with stuff. Still using pipe pistol, eh? Man, it is a revolver, so I can't blame him for that. Unless I find like a component thing, like a gun place.
What? Heads up.
I'll see what I can do. What's that?
Over here.
Yes, we're not alone.
Okay, well, they're gonna be complete jackasses about that one. And okay, I'm all at the very beginning, so I may as well go back out, drop everything off that I have, go to Nick, drop everything he has, and then just get the heck on out, because that's just, ugh. I've already marked the place, so yay. There we go. Oh, there's no way in all heck I'm running from here to there. The reason why it took so long for it to load in is because of the skyline. Because each one of those buildings are solid, they're not hollow, so yeah. Is the Bastion on? No, pickpocket. Each one is like a different pin or different like enemy or person or synth or something like that.
Go ahead. Here's what I've got.
Let's trade some things.
Go ahead.
Oh, I would have loved to wear this.
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course.
This is a sneaky little thing that you can do, is you have a feeder colony, which is going to be this one. Which then you say send them to, Sanctuary House. One, two, three, and then 4, so. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should have 5. Probably means one more, so I'll try to. Okay, you know what I'm doing. There's a way that you're supposed to be able to... It's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 5. Because there's nobody here. I will tell you this. If you have like a 6 to like 7 crank, or no, I believe it is like 6 or something like that. If you have like a 6 crank, sort of, weapon, whatever they're called, thank God I don't need to place food down. Just gotta put the fences up now. That away. Yeah, that's the CBE thing. Dang it, I need one gear. Do I have any, like, gun in here or something like that? Nope, no I don't. Crystal and copper, got it. I'm gonna turn God mode on and I'm just gonna bring all my scrap and everything like that to all the different places because there's no way I have enough room for it all. So, yeah. Sucks. Oh, something to know. If you do have followers or you have people on a settlement, a cool thing that you can do with that settlement is you can go and then you can put weapons inside of your instead of the actual like station and like workstations and stuff like that because they're all connected through the workshop through this thing. See how much I go over. Wow, I'm not even halfway through all this. Now I'm in the S's. So I've gone over 1,000. It's like 1,100, 1,200. And
you're building a collection or something?
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
Oh, for a sec. Oh boy. Okay. If I can not yawn. This is why you need a cat collector to get these. Armor Emporium. I got 2 people already showing up. I'm trying to think, is there really anything else I need?
Just looking to trade a little.
Sure thing.
Hi.
I'm new around here. I wanted to introduce myself. I wanted to personally thank you. Anything specific you want me to do?
Yeah, let me show you.
Go ahead. Okay.
Seems to be growing well.
There we go. I've already have a few, so I may as well, you know, help Preston with a few things. And my God, lady. Ugh. Here we go. Pain Tradio still doing pretty good. Oh, it's my house.
I'm coming, sweetheart.
Yeah, so long as you're carrying it.
Basically, he's gonna tell you how to get a settlement up and running, but I already know how to do that, so. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but watch this. The cool thing about this is that you can put a wire for your fire and pretty shallow water. Watch this. And just prove how shallow it is. I could walk across it. It's actually very interesting that this water isn't contaminated, and then you drink it, then it gives you 3 rats. That's very, very interesting. Food. As I've said before, you want to do mute fruit. Just one mute fruit is very cheap. And it also basically just grows for itself. Same with everything, but it requires 1 person per 6, but every or per 1. However, it grows a lot. And it should automatically settle in and stuff like that. I hate to be this person. Don't sit up in the middle of the night. Normally I build a bunkhouse, but I don't feel like building a bunkhouse right now. So.
Sturgis.
You willing to do some work?
I'd be glad to help.
Well, for starters, we just make sure we can... There's a workbench over there.
Right?
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve. What we need now is...
I'm on it. Clean water, coming up.
Great.
Hey, Sturgis.
I feel better already. Knowing we have a... I hope you don't... if we're gonna settle here...
I'll start planting...
Good deal.
Sanctuary.
Now, this place is starting to feel like home. Now that we can grow our own food, I think we can really make a go with this.
Well, she's a
Trouble
junkie.
is, the more... What we need is to get some defenses.
I'm on it.
Ah, thanks.
Hey, Sturgis.
Thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better at night knowing it's been a long road.
I was glad to help.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know you're welcome anytime. My door's always open to you. Windows, too. Some of the walls, actually, come to think of it. I guess I better get back to it. Take care now.
Little do you know, Sturgis is a synth. Sturgis is one.
You're tired.
Hey.
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. As usual, I have something else. We've gotten big enough that we're having trouble communicating with all our...
Right.
And I have a solution. I think it's time to retake the castle. It used to be the Minutemen HQ, way before my time. Well fortified, centrally located, and most important, it has a powerful radio transmitter we can use to broadcast.
So what happened to this castle if it was so well fortified?
This was long before I joined up, but the story I heard was that some kind of monster came out of the sea and destroyed the fort. A lot of the leaders were killed in that battle, and I guess nobody ever felt it was worth the risk to try to retake it. I've always wondered if losing the radio station was the beginning of all our later problems. So, should I have an assault force assemble near the castle?
I took care of the raiders that were harassing that settlement you said.
That's great news. As usual. I'll mark it on your map.
Hey there.
We have enough support around the Commonwealth now that we can start thinking about more than just day-to-day survival. We've gotten big enough that we're having trouble, and I have a solution. Well,
Sounds like just what we need right now.
so,
Yeah, let's do this.
we'll do some recon and...
He's gonna out with his famous, sniper. I think it's like a 5 crank, but we gonna do taking independence. One of my favorite missions. Ooh, I leveled up. Oh, I level 18. Rifleman. Nah, I gotta go into pistols. So what's this? What's the damage of this pistol? Big Jim. Why do I still have that? 74. $88. Look at that. That ain't bad. I will turn God mode off for it. So what I'm going to do is, you know how I said before that I've killed some of the Brotherhood of Steel? Well, someone decided to leave behind a seriously sweet goodie. Vintage T60 power armor. Just right for the taking. Oh, I was so happy I got it. Now you can get a suit of your own, but I decided to steal this one. And by steal, I mean by murder and, take it off the dead corpse. Store all that junk. No. I am gonna go craft though.
I'm gonna run some diagnostics while you're tinkering. Take your time.
May as well have military paint. If you know me, I always have the recon sensors. I also like the, where is it, the medic pump. Do 3 and then 4. Shade 2, 1. Yeah, and then you have the standard. This is a fight. I don't intend to lose. I did not want to do that. Craft. I'll take the reduced range for the stability. That's what that scope looks like.
Commonwealth's not an easy place to travel alone. It's nice to have someone watching my back. As I said, I don't intend to lose this fight. And I don't wear power armor very often nowadays, because it's like, you know, I used to use it 24/7, and it becomes, it's a resource hog. You have to spend a lot of resources, you have to gather enough resources, so when you come back from a mission, or when you go out on a resource run, you have to make sure that whatever your resources that you're bringing is enough
to warn you to go on to another one with your power armor still on. I mean, like, late game, it's not that big of a deal for your power armor. But it becomes a big problem when you need to start, spending circuit boards, military grade circuit boards. So
who's it?
Nothing there now.
Someone there?
yep, that's the HUD. Honestly, it's not that far. I'll just swim it.
What would it be a good there? What is it?
Nothing. What's that?
Hey there.
Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but now you can see why I wanted to take it back.
Maybe. Those walls could definitely use some work.
I'll admit, it's seen better days. But the Minutemen have never been afraid of it. Our primary objective is to clear the court. The wall on this side is the most exposed. But if we circle around south, we could also reach the main gate.
What are we waiting for? Let's just get in there and shoot those lobsters.
No. If we split up, we can flank them from both sides. It'll be like shooting fish in a barrel.
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing line on this side, and you can draw them out.
Well, General, what do you think?
I've done I've done almost all of them, but this one.
Set up a firing line.
Sounds good. We'll hold back. All right, people. Try not to draw their attention.
Sure.
And guess who gets to draw them out? Oh, we're gonna get flanked. Right there.
When the Minutemen lost this place, the common...
Look who it is.
That was some luck.
Gonna take a while to put that back together.
Holy shit, this is actually working. Forgot to put my helmet back on. Hang on. Imagine what happened to Paladin Dance, but to me.
I had no choice. What was that?
Yes, we're not alone.
That was nuts. What was that?
There.
It's because I'm shooting the shell.
Something out.
Make every shot count.
They won't be bothering anybody now.
Guess my good karma's paying off.
What's that noise?
You or me.
Wait. Opening fire.
Came out. By the way, this is taking an Independence, so... Something big just moving underneath me. You guys felt it, right?
What was that?
Taking this out.
Sorry. Should have just run.
By the way, you want to get the Marley eggs.
Now you got a problem.
You want to try and get as many as you can before they shoot them all.
Glad that's over.
What the hell was that?
Something's not happy about us shooting their eggs.
You're playing with the wrong sim. These are the devil.
How did that miss? How is this all missing? Oh shoot, I am going down fast in health. I've got to move. Oh shit, she's right there.
Damn it. You're in for it now. World a service. Really want this to be the last hug you see?
What am I doing? I have a freaking rocket launcher.
Dumb move.
Oh, I died. I wasn't checking my health. Gosh dang it. Oh, I just hope she doesn't glitch. I feel so stupid now. The boss here, the queen will sometimes glitch if you die.
Everyone's here, General. There it is. Pretty impressive, huh? Its real name is Fort Independence, but the Minutemen always... Now you can see why...
Definitely.
That's right. They don't make them like they used to. We take this... Our primary objective is to clear... The wall on this side is the most...
What are we waiting for?
Right? No. If we...
Why not let them come to us? We set up a firing...
Well, General?
Set up a firing line.
Sounds good. All right, people. Try not to draw their attention.
Sure.
Yeah, I need like a freaking army. By the way, it's military,
When
so...
the Minutemen lost this place, the Commonwealth knew they were done.
I know traps.
Got company.
I thought I saw something. Huh?
Did you see that?
Here we go.
Watch it. Lurks on the loose.
I knew it.
Minutemen. Hell yeah.
Make every shot count. God, look at all that blood.
Something out there.
And a flamer. There's a flamer in here. I'm just gonna quickly pick that up. I don't want stuff gnawing on my ankles, so... But I won't feel bad if I take a shot here or there.
Dumb move.
These things barely have any health, so it'll be so much easier to kill them this way.
Is that it? That noise. Let's do this.
I had no choice. That was nuts.
Now it should be noted that you can take out this place before the Minutemen. It'll just be, you know, one less step for you to
No point in leaving that but the scavengers.
Someone's coming.
What the hell was that?
Anyone you walk away.
Shit, you're still here.
Oh! She's here, alright. I need to get cover fast. Okay, this warrants flamer. Got her.
Yeah!
Twerk, 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 twerk.
All right. Good work, people. But we aren't done yet. The General and I are gonna have a look at the radio to see what shape it's in. The rest of you, clear out any remaining Mirelurks or eggs you...
Bingo.
Fine.
What was it, 88? I was gonna do this.
Let's go see if there's anything left of the old transmitter.
Hunting rifle.
I can't believe we actually managed to take that thing down. Well, I guess it could be worse. See what you can do with it. I'm gonna go see what else is left around this old place.
I may as well use... Dang it, I need more steel. No, 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 no. Not gonna scrap that.
Ah, just another roach. That's that.
I think we ought to talk.
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figure there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. I've gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, is there anything you want to know?
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck of guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, and I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
Hang on just a sec.
So, who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth. Authentic,
Oh.
institute handiwork. But I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. But my memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. A local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare part of the reason I've stuck around.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established, but the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored.
Well, I think with that note, I think it's time for us to end. The job well done. Queen is still twerking over there. That's okay.
Anything useful?
Okay, I'm gonna do this so I don't keep getting updates.
Nobody's going to believe that we actually killed that thing.
Wow, we really did it. Now we've got to pay. So, you know.
Thank you. No, just in case if you don't.
Now you got a problem. Go along! Here you go!
Coast looks clear.
finish clearing this place out, and then I'll help you getting off here.
I don't think we're alone.
Sorry, Nick.
And this is why I don't swim.
Just a Mirelurk. Kill the queen. One of the most annoying and toughest. Just half expecting that thing to pop out. You have to clear out all the rest of the eggs first before anything's gonna, before they, get rid of everything. Before they start, clearing all the piles and stuff like that, like... every time. At this point, I just don't care enough to...
Shouldn't take long.
This will have to get closed off. Yeah, basically all the followers that I find, they're gonna be shoved into this one place. It's like all, oh, by the way, also all like of these, all of this, all of that, that should all be cleared out next time that, or like a few days, I think. But with that being said, I think it's time for me to say goodbye. Goodbye. By the way, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and do all that kind of stuff with this. And goodbye.